Hey guys, JB here from Alpha Consulting, talking to you today about one of the latest projects I'm launching in Alpha Consulting, and this is going to be the guide, the Alpha Guide to Psychological Engineering, where I'm going to teach you in depth and in detail like the process and practice of psychological engineering. Okay, so mind, body, and consciousness, the integration and alignment of the three to create the foundational structure or the psychological structure. So the foundational psychological structure of the mind, to create it from a place of consciousness, creating everything that you want, your belief systems, you know, your truths, your language patterns, your narratives, your identity of self. Psychological engineering in the mind is all about restructuring and reorganizing the mind through the use of advanced synaptic pathway development to reorganize or reconstitute the structure of the mind, to fire in a more authentic way to you, but also in a more sort of aligned way, a more cohesive way, where I am not seeking love in life yet holding on to the fear of the pain of the past and everything that happened to me. Do you sort of get it? I'm not seeking success because I fear that I'm a failure. I'm not, trying to be confident from a place of insecurity. Do you sort of get it? Psychological engineering in the mind is understanding that I'm going to let go to everything that doesn't serve me, and I'm going to structure my mind with everything that does serve me so that I can be confident without insecurity, so that I can love without the fear of the pain of the past hurting me again, so that I can succeed in business without ever fearing failure. Just realize this. Most people in life and business think that it's about do. If you doing, you're an afraid little bitch. Do you sort of get it? Because you're fearing standing still. You're fearing not doing. Because for you, doing is the only way you're going to find success, because success doesn't exist within you. In psychological engineering, what I'm going to teach you is how to redefine things, how to reorientate your hierarchy of meaning, that success is an internal state and the actions I do are the success I seek. Not that I do actions to find success. The success has always been found. It's just the actions are the embodiment of that success. Do you sort of get it? So it's very important to understand this, because psychological engineering isn't NLP. It's not, personal development. It's not affirmations. It's restructuring your mind and your synaptic pathways to fire and prioritize what you want, not what you don't want. It's just biology. And then we get into the second aspect of psychological engineering, the body. When we understand the mind, we understand that the mind is what controls the body. The body listens for cues that the mind sends out through biochemical changes and alterations within the biochemical state of our body. So our brain will release dopamine, and then that dopamine will tell the body what chemical reaction to produce. Do you sort of get it? Fight or flight is based on this. A high level of cortisol enters the blood, and then basically that signals to the body to release additional hormones and chemicals that also, prompt different behavior. Do you sort of get it? That prompt the rapid heartbeat, that prompt short, shallow breaths. And what that does is that prompts blood flow to your extremities so that you can either fight off an enemy or an assailant, or you can flee. Do you sort of get it? The mind triggers it through hierarchies of meaning, through language, and through perception. The unconscious mind releases or aligns the emotional state to the conscious mind. Do you sort of get it? The unconscious mind directs what chemicals to be released. That's why, if you've ever noticed, your emotions exist outside of your conscious mind. Your emotions exist within your unconscious mind. And it is your emotions that trigger the biochemical release. Do you sort of get it? So even in the greatest fear, be it the greatest army ever known to man stands before me, all wanting to kill me, I can sit in fear and tell my body it is a fear response, that it is fight or flight, or I can flood my brain with the meaning that this is the greatest moment, that I can become superhuman in this moment. And then it will flood my body with adrenaline, not fear. Do you sort of get it? And I will be empowered to run into that army, be it my last thing I do. Do you sort of get it? Like, our mind will alter the body's reaction to it. It is not the environment that dictates my body, so it's not the environment that makes me stressed. It's me identifying stress within the environment that makes me stressed. So we understand the mind and the body connection, that when I am in control of my mind and I have structured and engineered my mind to be only ever empowering, my body becomes a tool or instrument of empowerment, because every signal that my brain gives to my body will be a signal of empowerment, not disempowerment. And then we get to the last aspect of psychological engineering, which is consciousness. I am not this mind, I am not this body, I am the consciousness that oversees and directs the experience of this mind and body. Do you sort of get it? The separation. That these thoughts I think, these emotions I feel, are not me. They are merely tools of interpretation of reality. Do you sort of get it? Tools of interpretation of reality. They are not reality themselves. They are not existence themselves. My thoughts and my emotions are not my existence. My existence exists outside of it. And if you want to get into quantum physics and quantum mechanics, in your unconscious mind, there is quantum microtubuli. Those quantum microtubuli pick up the frequency of consciousness, that is the collective frequency, and through a process of quantum randomness, it becomes a singular conscious awareness. Do you sort of get it? Randomness. Quantum randomness. Do you sort of get it? You ever wondered why the random things in life seem to work out for you? How someone may say something and it may give you $1 million idea. How someone may say something and it may give you the answer to all your problems. Quantum randomness is the language of consciousness. Do you sort of get it? That is how consciousness moves from a state of being collective consciousness to being able to be interpreted by an individual consciousness or a singular consciousness. Do you sort of get it? Ever wondered why I act so random? Because the flow isn't in predicting where it moves. The flow is being able to move with it without needing to determine if the flow goes right, if the flow goes left. I am merely a part of the flow. Should the flow go left, the flow tells me left. Should the flow go right, the flow tells me right. Because I am not separated from the molecules of water around me. I am a part of them. I am not a man in a river. I am simply a man who is the river. Do you get it? It's very important to understand this, because while it may sound very whimsical, this is the foundational understanding of frequency and frequency alignment. Okay? So in psychological engineering, when we're understanding the aspect of consciousness, consciousness is a frequency. Therefore, if all life around you is consciousness, it is a frequency. Do you sort of get it? Life is frequencies. It's not physical matter, because the foundation of life is a frequency. So you can attempt to manipulate the physical matter if you want, or you can simply alter the frequency. Do you get it? The frequency is the base or the foundational aspect of reality. The physical matter is simply the top level that you see. Do you get it? There is much more to life than most understand. Do you sort of get it? Psychological engineering is the future of human consciousness, in understanding how to curate the mind so that the body becomes what the mind sees, and how to understand consciousness so that I may be in flow with all that is around me and not in competition with everything I see. Do you sort of get it? Understand this. Should you wish to know more about psychological engineering, I am the foremost expert in this in the fucking world, because I have never heard another who could explain it to the depth that I explain it. And I am just explaining it to you very, very lightly. Do you sort of get it? There are dimensions of depth that I have to educate you before you can even perceive. Does that make sense? So realize, should you wish, should you want to engineer your psychology to becoming the God within you, then I am the person you want to speak to, because I am the only one who truly knows. Do you sort of get it? Others may say they know, but can they do what I do?